Hello, I'm Scott Hall, psychic medium and channel, and I'm here in my office in a different spot once again. Maybe I'll just do a tour of the office slowly every Facebook Live, but this is where I sit when I give readings. So we've got a little altar going here. I don't know if you can see some of it, I guess, in the lamp here. And it's my favorite grounding stone, hematite, and it's got grooves where my fingers go in. It's awesome. It's very large and heavy. But I love having it here. It makes me feel so good. So I am just going to kind of wing it today. I don't have a particular agenda. I just want to say that the thing I like, I don't want to say the most, but the thing I like about readings a lot is explaining to people the energy that's coming off of them, what I'm feeling from them, and the energy behind decisions that you make, and the just how that affects everything. And I saw these magnets here, and I was thinking it's like the law of attraction. Whatever you're giving off, you're going to attract beyond a doubt. So be aware of what you're giving off, and don't hold yourself so harsh. Like I said last week, I've been struggling with depression during this time of year, and don't be so harsh and think, well, oh my God, I'm giving off negative vibes, so therefore the whole world is coming to an end, or I'm attracting really bad stuff. You just make a shift. Small shifts are more realistic than large shifts, as they said, and I think it was Abraham said that, in Abraham Hicks material, it says to pivot. So just make a small change. And once again, as I stated last week, have a list of things that you do to make yourself feel better. Even if you're not like majorly depressed, you're just feeling down, or you're angry, or you just want to change your point of attraction. Really, you want to change the energy you're giving out. Have a list ready to go. It's really important. Entertainment. I said entertainment. That actually is true. My son has that one high on his list. If you feel like entertainment helps you, then definitely do that. Sometimes now we have phones that can play videos, so why not watch a video on your phone or something that a comedian or a show you like to watch. Watch that to turn you a little bit, to change you, pivot you a little bit, get your mind off things. Meditation, exercise is important. Talking to people is important. So I love talking to people about what is your energy putting out. And I was talking to a client the other day about motherhood. That comes up a lot with my clients, who are mostly women, but guys, please come. I'd love to see more guys. But motherhood's a strong one, and I wish I could be a woman just for a moment to understand motherhood. But the closest thing I can get to it is through I think Reiki healing. I've felt it, or just through energy exchange, agreed upon energy exchange during a workshop. I remember feeling a woman's motherhood that I didn't know. I knew she was a mother, but I didn't understand what motherhood meant to her till I felt it coming off of her. So that's one of the strongest things. So it's an amazingly beautiful thing. And I urge people not to ignore those. So if you're feeling the strong energy of motherhood, get into it, enjoy it. And it always comes up with jobs and stuff about motherhood versus jobs, and can you do both together? I struggle with the same thing being a father. It's fatherhood is a different vibe, it's a different energy, but wanting to spend enough time with my son to take care of him and working, those two things do collide. So it's important to understand what the most important energy is. And usually it's the love we have for other people that's the most important thing. That brings me to another. Hey, Jen. And that brings me to another thing, is that a thing I really love actually about giving readings to people is getting to feel and understand the person's soul. And by understand, I just mean like getting kind of going swimming in it. I feel the energy coming off of someone's love, and that's a beautiful thing. So a lot of times we hide that energy. We try to hide that because we want to protect ourselves. Sometimes we feel like we're we're too brittle to expose that part of ourselves, to expose our heart and our soul. But it's a beautiful thing, and that's what I really like about my job, is getting to feel people's energy coming from their soul, understand what that is, and kind of, it's usually pretty childlike too, which is, and not childlike in the way of negative. Like, it's not we sometimes talk about inner child work. You don't want that abruptive or rather disruptive child to come up. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the childlike wonder and energy of the soul is a beautiful thing. So between that and accessing someone's energy, those are the two things that I think recently I've liked the best, and that I never knew that I would ever do. I never knew I was going to be, doing readings. I just never would have imagined. And the main benefit is just getting to help other people makes me feel good. But then this stuff, like, I never thought I would be able to, like, experience the love of someone, I could feel their soul and how loving it is, and understand the energy coming off someone. So anyway, I love doing it. Janet says, I like the new spot. Yeah, so this is, like I said, where I usually do readings. Janet does her readings from here too, the in-person readings. So someone will sit across from me right there for the in-person readings. The phone readings, if we do them in the office, we do them there. We also have a really nice, I say there, like you can see, there's a chair over in the corner. And then we also have a chair in our house that we sit in and when we do our phone readings. So that's fun. How much time do I have? Let's see. So I got a little bit of time. So I do want to tell y'all about once again promoting my December promotion. I'm promoting my promotion, and that is a 15% off of any reading. You can get that now if you book before December 14th, which is, I think, Saturday. So book before September 14th, and you can book for next month if you want, or a couple months out, whatever you want to do. But if you do it by then, you'll get a 15% discount. Just use the coupon code ABUNDANCE and go to scotthallpsychic.com, and when it asks you for, you'll see it says coupon code. When right as soon as you click on which reading you want, plunk in that code ABUNDANCE, and you'll automatically get 15% off. So do that, and I hope to talk to you. And I'm sitting there fiddling with this stuff, so any questions, if anyone has any questions, I really, like I said, I'm just kind of winging it now. Think about, I want to go back into about talking about energy, that if you are giving off, you think, you're being negative or stressed out, especially this time of year. Once again, don't use that. Don't give yourself a double negative. I think of it as kind of like feeling bad and then picking up a whip and hitting yourself on the back for feeling bad. So I'm feeling bad, well, double here's a double punishment for feeling bad. Instead, instead of that, go to that list. So I strongly urge you to write a list of things that you do to improve yourself when you start feeling stressed out, when you're feeling negative or depressed or overwhelmed. A lot of people have family coming in, they feel overwhelmed. It's really important to take some time out and look at that list and do something on that list, and make sure that some things on that list are stuff that you can do in the presence of others, or that don't. You can, like, go to the bathroom and meditate, and go to the bathroom, put in your earbuds, listen to this 10-minute meditation, come back out. Something like that. Have those ready for yourself during the holidays, because that'll be really important. Something you can access easily, because you're not going to be able to say, oh, sorry guys, it's time to exercise. I got to go run for a half hour, and then I got to take a shower when I get back. Or maybe you can do that. That would be cool. But most of the time, you're just going to have a few minutes to take care of something and do a little pivot. So just think of little pivots. That's what I love what Abraham Hicks said about little pivots, just to get a little better. So you're starting down here, and you do a little something to get you feeling here, and then a little something that gets you feeling here. You're not expecting this to go from stress out and down to, oh, everything's fine, and just by doing one action. Maybe you can, but that action would probably require more of a meditation or something, taking quite a bit of time off. So so how much time do we have here? So I guess it's about time to finish. So thanks y'all for listening. I hope I wasn't rambling too much, but I hope it was useful information to you. And I'd love to have you come see me at the center. Our center's awesome, the Center for Love and Light, where we do our readings here, both Janet and myself. And if not, I'd love to talk to you on the phone too. So check it out. Check out my website, scotthallpsychic.com. Take care. Bye.